That night, everyone believed he was guilty, but nobody knew what Detective Aldrich Bazir was really fighting against. Aldrich sat alone in his office. 20 years of detective work were about to crumble because of a single night. The achievement certificates on the wall now seemed to mock him, but the most shocking part hadn't been revealed yet. The phone rang. Aldrich's heart stopped. The caller would change everything. "Is this Aldrich Bazir? There's a warrant out for your arrest. This is your last chance to turn yourself in. What would you do when everyone turns against you, even though you know you're innocent?" Let's go back 3 days. Aldrich was working on the Sherman case, the suspicious death of a wealthy businessman. Every clue pulled Aldrich deeper. Aldrich's obsessive personality was both his strength and his curse. He noticed every detail, but sometimes too much. That evening, while searching Sherman's mansion, he found it, the bloody knife. His fingerprints were on it, but Aldrich didn't know yet that it wasn't how the knife got there that mattered, but who had placed it there. Aldrich was examining the lab reports. The blood on the knife was Sherman's, but the fingerprints, how was this possible? He had never touched that knife. Aldrich's egotistical nature kicked in. He couldn't trust anyone anymore, especially not Commissioner Davis. When he returned to his office, an envelope waiting on his desk froze him. Inside were photographs showing him holding the knife at Sherman's house. But how? These photos couldn't be fake, or could they? Aldrich was running. Time was running out. An arrest warrant had been issued. He called Davis. His voice was cold. "Sorry, Aldrich, the evidence is too clear." The fragility in Aldrich's voice at that moment, realizing that even his 20-year friend had turned his back on him. Aldrich didn't know yet, but behind the Sherman case lay a much bigger conspiracy, and he was unknowingly right in the middle of it. While going through his old files, Aldrich found it, the Morrison case from 5 years ago. Same type of murder, same type of evidence, same type of setup. Morrison was also a wealthy businessman. He was also found dead in his home. And that case was also the spark of understanding in Aldrich's eyes, solved by Davis. This was his last chance. Either he would uncover the truth or rot in prison. When he entered Davis's office, the commissioner was waiting for him. "So you came, Aldrich. Why Davis? Why me?" Davis laughed, a cold, merciless laugh. "Because you're the perfect criminal. No one would believe you're innocent. You're too proud, too obsessive, and too alone." When Aldrich learned the truth, it was already too late. As security guards approached, he ran, through the window, down the fire escape. Now he was both guilty and a fugitive. This was the injustice we all fear. Being innocent isn't enough. You have to prove it. Aldrich's plan was simple. Dig into Davis's past, starting with the Morrison case. What he would start to find would surprise him. Davis wasn't just a corrupt cop. Morrison, Sherman, and 6 others, all shareholders in the same company. All had tried to get investigations opened against Davis, and all were dead. Davis had killed them one by one, and each time he had blamed someone else. Aldrich's depressive nature had served him well this time, because now he had nothing left to lose. Aldrich had found the recordings, Davis's phone calls, bank records, everything. When he returned to police headquarters, Davis was waiting for him, gun in hand. "You were a smart man, Aldrich, but not smart enough." As Davis prepared to pull the trigger, Aldrich smiled, because he had one more plan in mind. Recording device. Everything was on record. Davis's confession, his threats, everything. When FBI agents burst in, Davis was already trying to escape. Aldrich was free, but the price had been heavy. He no longer trusted anyone. Maybe this was the final price a detective had to pay. What about you? If you were in Aldrich's place, could you maintain your faith in justice?